Can I host multiple websites on a single VPS hosting plan? If you are curious about whether you can host more than one website on a single virtual private server hosting plan, you are in the right place. Let's break down how this works and what you need to know. Yes, you can host multiple websites on one virtual private server. This type of hosting gives you a virtualized environment with dedicated resources like central processing unit, random access memory, and storage. This setup allows you to run several websites independently on the same server. To manage multiple websites, most virtual private server setups use virtual hosts or server management software. Each website gets its own domain and directory, but they all share the server's resources. Control panels like CyberPanel or cPanel make it easy to manage multiple sites from one dashboard. You can create, configure, and maintain each site without hassle. When it comes to resource allocation, remember that while your virtual private server divides server resources, they are shared among all your hosted websites. The number of sites you can host depends on your virtual private server's central processing unit, random access memory, storage capacity, and bandwidth. If your websites have low to moderate traffic, a single virtual private server can handle many of them. However, if one or more sites experience high traffic or heavy resource demands, you may need to upgrade your virtual private server or spread sites across multiple servers. There are several benefits to hosting multiple sites on one virtual private server. First, it is cost-efficient since you pay for just one virtual private server plan instead of multiple hosting accounts. Second, managing all your domains and websites from a single control panel simplifies the process. Third, you will have centralized billing and support, which means one invoice and one support channel for all your sites. Lastly, scalability is easy, allowing you to add more websites as your needs grow, as long as your virtual private server has enough resources. To host multiple websites on a virtual private server, follow these practical steps. First, set up your virtual private server with a control panel that supports multi-site management, such as CyberPanel, cPanel, or sPanel. Next, create virtual hosts or website entries for each domain. Then, point each domain's domain name system to your virtual private server's Internet Protocol address. After that, configure secure sockets layer certificates individually for each site to ensure security. It is also wise to monitor server resource usage regularly to avoid overload and implement backups and security measures for each website. Keep in mind that there is no fixed limit on the number of websites you can host on a virtual private server. The limit is determined by your server's resources and how efficiently you manage them. Performance issues may arise if resource allocation is insufficient or if one site consumes too many resources. Proper configuration and monitoring are essential to maintain uptime and security for all hosted sites. In summary, hosting multiple websites on a single virtual private server is an effective solution that balances cost, control, and scalability. Whether you are an individual or a business managing several domains, this option can meet your needs.